Good day mga ka-CRT! Welcome again to our channel. In this video lecture, I'm going to discuss Electronics Lecture Series Season 2. This is about BJT DC analysis. And this is Episode 4 about emitter bias. This is Engineer Joshua B. Ancheta, a professional electronics engineer and an ECE college instructor/professor. I already uploaded the Season 1 of this Electronics Lecture Series. Season 1 is about semiconductor and diode. Season 1 is uploaded in the year 2022. So that was 2 years ago. And these are the following episodes. So Episode 1 is about Introduction, Episode 2, Semiconductor Theory, Episode 3, the diode, Episode 4, diode in DC circuit, Episode 5, half-wave rectifier, Episode 6, full-wave rectifier, Episode 7, clippers, Episode 8, clamper, Episode 9, voltage multiplier, Episode 10, Zener diode, and Episode 11, special purpose diode. So you can visit this video lecture in our YouTube channel. Just look for the playlist Electronics Lecture Series Season 1. This is the circuit for the emitter biasing method. I'm going to use again the common emitter configuration with NPN BJT type transistor. So for this circuit, take note of the additional emitter resistance compared to the previous episode, the fixed bias connection, wherein in fixed bias connection, there are two resistors only, the RC and RB. But for this emitter bias, it consists of three resistances, RC, RB, and RE. Let's now derive some equations. So we will start with the BE loop. For BE loop, so we have BCC minus IBRB minus BBE and minus IE RE equal to 0. Next is the CE loop. For the CE loop, the equation is BCC minus ICRC minus BCE and minus IE RE equals 0. Let us now solve this example. So for this given circuit, we are asked to find IB, IC, BCE, VC, VE, VB, and VBC. So we will begin with this loop, the base emitter loop. So let us use this space, the BE loop. And that is 20 minus IB times RB, which is 430 kilo ohms, minus BBE, which is 0.7, minus IE times RE, which is 1 kilo ohms, and equate this to 0. So here we have two unknowns, IB and IE. We will solve first the value of IE, therefore, we will replace IE by its equivalent formula, the beta plus 1 times IB. So, if you are going to replace this by beta plus 1, this is equivalent now to 50 because beta is 50. plus 1 times IB. So replace IE by beta plus 1 IB. And you will arrive at IB equals 20 minus 0.7 over 430 kilo ohms plus 50 plus 1. This is 50 plus 1. So 51 times 1 kilo ohms. And this is equivalent to, solve this using your calculator. And you will arrive at 40.1247 microampere. So this is our IB. Next thing to solve is IC. This is 50 times IB, because the general formula is beta IB and beta is 50. So this will give you, okay, use your calculator and apply proper notation, usually in milliampere. And this is 2.0062 milliampere. Next, although this is not required, let us solve IE. You can use IC plus IB or the beta plus 1 times IB. So beta plus 1, 51 times IB. This will give you 2.0464 milliampere. So this is the 3 transistor current. We already have answers for letter A and letter B. So next thing to solve, let us use this space. Next thing to solve is in the CE loop. So this is the direction of CE loop. And the solution is 20 minus IC RC minus BCE minus IE RE equals 0. So for substitution, we have 20 minus IC, that is 2.0062 milliampere, times RC of 2 kilo ohms minus BCE, that is the unknown, minus IE, 2.0464 milliampere, times RE, which is 1 kilo ohms, equal to 0. Solving for BCE in this line of solution, okay, just use your calculator, solve for BCE. You will arrive at 3.3 volts. So this is the answer for letter C. So for letter D, to solve for BC, the formula is BCC minus IC RC. Where is BC? This is the point where you can measure BC. So from the 12-volt supply, there will be a voltage drop in the resistor RC. That's why BCC minus the voltage drop, that is the amount of voltage present at this point, which is BC. So we have 20 minus IC RC. You can solve that directly in your calculator. So IC 2.0062 milliampere times RC 2 kilo ohms. Direct that to your calculator. I will just put the result. 4.0124 volts. And 20 minus 4.0124 is 15.9876 volts. So this is the answer for letter D. And for VE, you can use IERE, or you can use VCE equals VC minus VE. So either of these two equations will give the same answer. So if you want to use IE times RE, we already have IE, multiply that to RE. If you want to use VCE, we already have VCE and VC, so you can easily solve VE. I'm going to use for VE equals IERE. Okay? So VE equals IE. Direct the calculation in your calculator. IE is 2.0464 milliampere times RE of 1 kilo ohms, and that is 2.0464 volts. So this is VE. So now let's move to F. For F, VB is the required. VB is VCC minus IB RB. VCC is 20 volts. Minus IB RB, solve that directly in your calculator. IB is 40.1247 microampere times RB of 430 kilo ohms. And that will give you 17.2536. Therefore, VB is 20 minus 17.2536, and this is 2.7464 volts. So this is VB. And last, VBC. This is simply VB minus BC. So if you have two subscript like this, you can just get the difference of the voltage with respect to the subscript. So BBC, direct the calculation to your calculator. VB is 2.7464 minus BC, 15.9876 volts. The answer is negative. That is the typical sign of VBC in NPN transistor. So negative 13.2412 volts. So we already have a complete solution and answers for this example. This is the end of my video lecture for Season 2, Episode 4. Thank you for watching. You can leave a comment and please share, like, and subscribe to this channel. See you in Season 2, Episode 5. Thank you and God bless you all.